Now, thinking back to color and cool tones and warm tones and opposing colors, what makes this poster of Jimi Hendrix seem to vibrate in our vision? Nick, I'm going to call on you again since you're a musician.
Like the orange is warm and the blue is cool, and they're like different wavelengths because they're complementary.
Right. Yeah, exactly. All those things. So our eye is seeing both the short wavelength of the blue and the long wavelength of the red at the same time, and it has a hard time focusing on both those things at the same time. So these are complementary colors, or almost. Well, they are actually.
See this gamer girls my man's is talking about.
Blue-green. So once again,
Super Rose.
warm tones are the reds.
You want twisty?
You
want twisty? Ooh, she big. You want this girl? Jean Luna? You want her? You want this one? The fat ass one?
Greens and blue violet or blue purple. And they have a shorter wavelength and appear to recede. Now, if you
want fucking
feel blue or feel
Travis Scott?
Turn inward. And when we look at the old guitarist, which was monochrome blue,
you want Ninja? Laser Beam? Loser Fruit? Lachlan?
Here's an extreme example. Okay, this was from the beginning of the book. Thomas Hart.
Nah, just wait for the Galaxy here. This game's 2000, bruh.
Tell me about the use of motion in this painting.
That's the worst backbling I've ever seen.
So,
but the skin goes hard.
3 or 4 things about this.
Right.
And then we'll move on. So, somebody pick any one of those things.
He's thick.
Honey, are you about to give us something? Your mic's on.
Yeah, sorry, that was an accident. I was just looking through my notes.
Great. Why don't you tell us something?
Dang.
I was just gonna talk about again, like the cross.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting that like the cross is like broken, and at the same time these people are like about to crash into the train.
Yeah.
So it signifies like a kind of a dark end, like death.
Yeah. Literally a dark end. Look at how dark the color is. So huge contrast. They have a white horse and they mostly have light clothes on, but then the big dark train with the dark clouds. So high contrast between this and this, and then very symbolic element of the telephone line or telegraph line, and it's a broken cross. So they're about to meet their maker. So yeah, dark.
According to Google, April 9th, 2021 is when the Galaxy Girl will be coming back. Did my investigating for you, brother.
It looks like
Cause bitch, I'm a big gangster. Turn her off the phone, I'm going over it. On and on, all it up, surrounded by the angels.
Leading up to that crossing right there, like where the dude's standing at, that's like.
How many days are in March? It's my birth month, I don't even know. What is it? 28, maybe, something like that. Yeah, right? Right?
What kind
Think.
of motion is this? There's a lot of motion going on. What is the technical term for that? Because it's not actually moving. Okay, big hint. What type of motion is that?
Oh,
Yeah,
motion. I thought she said emotion.
You see, like, there's a lot going on.
Damn, I was about to say. Let me get the points. But no, I would sound like a dumbass. March is 31 days? Okay. Okay. Wait, no, wait, what? Is it actually? No way. What?
That was all in 5 motion. there's a lot of implied motion.
How the fuck is someone coming here?
Moving forward, but being
You see how far away this was?
back. The hat is flying off. The
Oh
woman
god.
has flown out of the
Weirdo.
wagon. The train is trying to stop, but it can't. This person is flying out, and the smoke is moving back. There's lots of implied motion in this piece. So it's very dramatic. It's also high contrast. So I would hope that you would pick up on
Oh my
that.
God.
There's a lot of light to dark or high contrast. So good job. Okay. Tell me about the color in this piece and any other notable characteristics. And then tell me, based on the style and the theme, if you can guess who the artist is.
Was that a person?
So let's start with color.
Am I tripping or did I just see someone in there?
Is it me? Or what would you tell me about the color?
I'd say it's pretty vibrant.
Vibrant. And that, I would say, is one of the best words because of what it is about. That it's not just vibrant color, but the vibrancy conveys what's going on. And so, based on what we studied before, and based on that this is a collage, and it's a bunch of musicians in old-fashioned clothes, somebody tell me what they think this is about.
Oh, there he was.
The Harlem Renaissance.
It's about the Harlem Renaissance. Good. Does anybody remember who works in this style of art and who that might be? Now that won't be on the test, but we're going to get that.
What are you doing?
Anybody?
This man would have a shotgun or something.
So think back. We looked at somebody else's collage
Oh,
that used vibrant
Shotgun
color
right here.
and had musicians and Bessie Smith singing the blues.
Where are you, fucker?
Who was that artist?
Romero Bearden.
Yeah, good. Thanks, Jamari. That was Romero Bearden. So African-American artist that rose up into his own artwork during the Harlem Renaissance and continued working for decades afterwards. Okay. Jamari, why don't you tell me what the Harlem Renaissance was since you remember Romero Bearden?
It was a time era for the black culture with music and bands.
Sort of like the explosion of music and like exploration of the arts in the black community.
Of course, she has the black
It
guy.
was. Can somebody tell me what fueled the Harlem Renaissance? Why were there so many people making all this art?
Oh, I see a kid over there.
It was a period of prosperity in the 20s,
What are you doing?
especially economically.
What is he
but
doing?
also,
Oh my
in
god.
terms of progress socially.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Where did he go?
All
Oh
that
my
is correct.
god.
It was also driven by the Great Migration.
It's it on.
So if you remember Jacob Lawrence's work, so let's move on to him. So I've already given this away. So based on the style and based on the subject, so we see sharecroppers trying to get
Oh,
their
I missed
pay,
this.
but we see like white
I missed this,
men,
okay.
it looks like he's being really, really scrutinous and probably not paying them fairly. We also noticed the muted colors. So based on all of these things, both the content and the style, we could guess this is Jacob Lawrence, and that it's about the Great Migration, right? So, before I move on, comparison
Yeah,
to
this is
Romare Bearden's colors, describe these colors.
There's one down here.
Right.
What
So
the fuck's with all the
one era
green,
is
bruh?
celebratory, right? And what does the muted and dull convey in this artwork?
Is it like hierarchy?
In a way there is a hierarchy. But I was thinking more after, so you're not wrong. There is a hierarchy going on.
What?
For sure. But as far as the muted colors, I was more wondering what kind of feeling the muted colors convey about
the fuck?
hardships. Or are they not hardships? Are they happy colors? Anybody?
Yeah, I'm trying to listen to my fucking teacher while I play this game at the same time with one ear set on, bro.
So in comparison to artworks from about the Harlem Renaissance, which
What?
vibrant colors to celebrate the vibrant culture of the time. Muted colors to convey
Just see how much damage attack did.
of how much labor was
God.
put into this and the hard times. So you can think about color intensity also having a meaning. So even Julie Meritu's Stadium, you know, it's really fun.
She said she was gonna end this class early, bro. What happened to that?
Baseball game. And obviously their team won, so there's a big celebration. So there's very vibrant colors. It's more celebratory. These are muted colors, not celebratory. It's very sad. Here's vibrant colors again from the
I always get a sniper out of this.
vibrant culture. Again, vibrant culture, vibrant colors. Here, hard times. Working
Fuck the
dusk
splashes.
to dawn. Dawn to dusk. Probably dusk to dawn too, but dawn to dusk.
Look at this control drift. I'm at 18 and it's still
convey
drifting. Like, what?
So you can think about that when you talk about artwork as well.
Shitty ass controller.
So as a reminder, you can recognize Jacob Lawrence's work both by the subject matter and his style. And as a reminder that Jacob Lawrence
2.5 is too fast.
remarkable in that
Can't even control that shit.
notoriety.
Why is it even on 2.5?
Already. So as an African American to be showing his art in the
That's just
Museum
so
of Modern
fast.
Art in New York and in
Why it's
galleries
even on there? I don't know.
was very
There we go.
remarkable. And yet, he was left out of the art history books until the 1970s. So I want to point these things out to you so that when we get to the civil rights movement and the feminist movement and their approaches to artwork, that you can see that there was so many
Who's even fighting?
things going on, and yet
Oh, look at the.
major
What the
history
fuck is.
books left women and artists of color out of the books until it was called to their attention. And it's an example of it just being the social norm at the time. Now, we've also looked at Augustus Savage, and I want to remind you that Jacob Lawrence studied under Augustus Savage. So he was a young man in the 20s and 30s and studied under Augustus Savage, who had an art school.
No.
So, before we move on from Jacob Lawrence, somebody tell me what the Great Migration was and when it occurred. So this is one of Jacob Lawrence's piece called One Way Ticket from his Great Migration series. So what was the Great Migration?
I fucking love Bloom so much.
Like the movement westward.
No, that was westward expansion, and if we have time, we'll talk about that. But it was movement. So remember when we talked about African Americans leaving the South because of how hard it was to make a living, and because of Jim Crow laws and the KKK, and they went north, and they fueled the Harlem Renaissance. Because there were so many people that moved to cities in the north, not just Harlem.
Did I break a seal or no?
Chicago. So can somebody tell me a little bit more about the Harlem Renaissance in the room? I know there's a number of you that know about this.
What? 150?
So somebody give me...
No fucking way. The kid's trash too. I hit him like 5 times.
Okay, how about somebody else?
When the hell does that ever hit for 150? When? It is so bad. I hit him maybe 8 times that. How many times did I hit him? Once when he was building up.
Bailey?
I don't know if she called my name. One, when she was building up.
Are you guys just tired because of the weather, or just you really don't remember this?
3 times on the stairs. Once when he jumped down.
With this weather. Okay. Everybody needs to review their notes on the Harlem Renaissance.
I think I fucking hit him 5, 6 times.
Test on a certain way.
I low-key want a superhero skin now. Low-key. Like, not because I want to be like a tryhard or anything, but just because they look dope. Like the black girl with the fro. And they're just like all white. That looks sick. That looks sick. But
most of it was
that's hella tryhard for no reason. That shit does look dope as fuck though.
And then especially during World War I and at the end of World War I, because production in the North increased, but men went away to war and they needed more workers. And meanwhile, in the South, African Americans were having a hard time making a living for many reasons. A lot of it was because they were farmers and they leased land and they got ripped off basically by the white landowners a lot of the time, not all the time. And there was Jim Crow laws, which were white supremacy laws that were enforced legally. And then, illegally the KKK enforced them. So the first
Yo, she takes so fucking long, man. Oh, I can't even play this one. Fuck. I'll drop and go a hot drop, but I have to go. Fuck me, man. Guy, if you can still hear me, I'll grind on your account later tonight, but I got to go eat, go to practice, and then I will be back on after practice. You're already level 99 though, so you should be good. You're halfway done. Do 99. And I got you to 99 today. So I should see. Hopefully she doesn't want to talk to me. But we have a whole ass test and I didn't learn one thing in this class. That's not good. Sorry, I'll ace that shit. I'm different like that.
So besides the dramatic
fuck, someone went there.
What specific things do the diagonal lines draw our attention to? Or what is this referred to as? So all the angles are leading to this one area.
Come on in.
That type of emphasis.
Oh, no way he just juked me out like that.
Is it the focal point?
What?
Exactly. Good. Okay, so we have, if you had to talk about this, we would say it has a dramatic focal point and a dramatic line. So
Game cells.
So, focal point for dramatic emphasis. Diagonal lines, contrasting colors and values emphasize the moment. Okay. Now, this is an ancient Roman sculpture based on the classic Greek sculptures. We can walk behind it and see the full figures. What type of sculpture is this?
Around.
Yes. Another thing, a question I have for you. Looking at ancient Greek art and Roman art into European art into the early 20th century, what was considered high art in European culture? What art forms were considered high art?
It wasn't sculpture.
Sculpture? Yes, absolutely. What other forms considered high art? Music, paintings as well. Yeah. Sculpture and painting were
No way you can have that much more ammo.
Absolutely.
I knew it behind me. Your visual settings are real shit for that part. I don't like them. Turn those off. That shit's so ass. I don't know how I played with that shit for so long. I'll play one more. Fuck no, I won't play one more. Yeah, I gotta go. I will be back later.
Yes, they are. And they fall under